Good day, lords and ladies. Thanks for stopping by. Before we begin, I will be streaming Medieval Dynasty and other games Wednesday and Friday on YouTube and Sunday and Monday on Twitch. All times are 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're interested, come by and hang out with me. And with that being said, let us begin. Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Medieval Knights. And on today's episode of our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 23, we're worrying about chapter quests. So we're going to be doing the chapter quest, the resourcefulness now. We need to build another building, and I think the best bet here is going to be to put up a woodshed. We are overweight, so let me see if I have something in my inventory we can drop to kind of help us out there. I do have some stones. We don't need those right now. So we are going to go and basically put it up over here. There we go. Alright, back up a little bit. There we go. Yep. Alright, now we can use the straw that we have on us there and the log. We are going to need one more log. So, I'm not sure if our logger is going to have one or not for us yet. We will have to look. Not quite yet. But we can put down the extra straw that we have. We can go put down the extra raw or the roasted meat that we have. And that'll help keep our villagers happy too, because it'll just be more food for them. There we go. Now, let's see. We need one more log. Just one. So why don't we chop down one of these birch trees here? And they'll give us two logs, but that's okay. We can always use the extra log for something else, like if we need another hammer or something like that, then we'll have it. Alright. Or even for firewood, really. That would be good. Wow, look, where did it go? Alright, so there's a new level in extraction, so we're doing great. If we can hit it. There we go. Where'd the other log go? That is weird. We just lost the log on record. Like, you guys are seeing this as much as I am. The log is gone. That other log that the birch tree was supposed to give us. And there we go. So now we have chapter 8, newcomers. And we have to get 10 inhabitants and 5 workers. So that means at least 5 of our villagers need to be of working age. Actually, more than likely 6. And then the other 4 can be made up of children of the workers if we would like to. So let's go and, well, we're going to stock up on some things we can sell first. That way, while we are there, we can sell something. So what can we craft that we can sell? So let's actually go in here instead of getting stuck. Let's see, not really much of anything. Yeah, there's nothing we can really sell right just yet. Not just yet. We do need to find something that we can sell, and we'll probably, for taxes this coming up spring, we'll probably craft and sell a whole bunch of sticks and stones made into stone skinning knives. And just do that until we take that trip down to Hornica to buy the pickaxe. Or actually, I think we can go up to Rolnica and buy the pickaxe. I think we have to go down to Hornica for the crossbow, but we already have that, so we don't need to worry about that now. So I will meet you at Denica. Alright, here we are coming in the front gates of Denica. And there's a couple of villagers that we can recruit over by the fire. Now, I'm going to do this the way I think everybody hopefully does it. And that is, I'm going to quick save right now before I even talk to them. And then I want to check out their skills first. So she has a couple of 3s, and then the rest are pretty much 2s and then a 1. So she would be a good villager. And then she's a hunter, and everything else is pretty much 2s. She does have a couple 1s. So I think Jeremira would be the better bet here. So let's check our management tab here. We have 2 males and a female. So that means that we can get a bride for Domamir. So Jeremira, I think, would work very well for that. So let's see what we got. She's already at a 64% approval rating. So she doesn't really want to talk to us yet. I think we have to wait until tomorrow to actually recruit her. So we will go ahead and do that. And I'm not worried about recruiting the other woman there. Not just yet. I'm actually going to head over to Gustovia to check and see the villagers that they have there. And I will meet you over there. So here we are approaching the gates of Gustovia. And it's looking like there is one person here. Gerwazi? That's a funny name. Let's see what his skills are. I mean, he's pretty average. Straight 2s almost. He's got 1. That is a 1. So I don't really want to recruit him into the village. He's not a very solid recruit. So why don't we go check over at Barrow and I'll meet you over there. Okay, we're coming up on Barrow now. And so we're just going to look. There is a couple villagers over here. I need to make sure that we can actually house some of these people. Because I haven't checked as to whether... Okay, so we have one simple house that has 1 person in it, and then we have myself. And then a house with a couple in it. So let's see. So yeah, so we have a couple and then an extra. So we need another house before we get another male. Because they won't necessarily... They won't automatically couple together, so you kind of have to put male and female. So let's see. We can't use Willabit yet. And she is way low. She only has really a 3 in diplomacy. So I'm not really looking at any of those either. So why don't we head back towards home and Danica and see if we can't kill off the rest of this day crafting something or fixing our villagers and getting them set up to where they need to be, to where they're producing the most for us. So I'll meet you at home. Here we are now, coming up on our little hamlet here, our little village. And it's coming along. I do need to switch these houses from wattle to stone, so that house is going to need switched. And then any other houses that we might have. Okay, so that one is already stone. So we need to switch that wattle house for a stone house. But we're going to do that later, I think. Right now, our main concern is letting these lumberjacks actually stock up on some of these logs, and we might need to go into our management tab and change it. So we're gonna go here, and actually we need to assign him to that workplace, because if we don't, he's not actually doing anything, he's just standing around. So see, now he's gonna go and he's gonna get to work. So at current, you don't need tools for them in their workplaces for them to actually work, but I have heard rumors, and from what the devs have said the whole time, that will be implemented towards final release and whatnot. So just be ready for that. Try not to get too dead set on them not needing the tools to work. And so with that being said, I'm just going to let him do his thing for a while. I'm not worried about building too much. I do need to get that one guy a wife. And so why don't we need to find something that we can sell. So let's go see what we have in our food storage. Maybe there's something in here. We have 100 berries, 85 onions. None of this is really going to get us a lot of money. So what can we do? Let's see. What can we do? Well, what we can do is take this leather out and these sticks and sell them as is. But we could also take this leather out and craft it into things. And we kind of need the leather for the backpacks and stuff that they had just put into the game. It takes leather and linen thread and some other things. But we'll go over that when we get to it. We're not quite there yet. We might actually want to worry about doing some logging today, because we are going to have some major builds coming up. As I said, we have 10 more buildings that we can place now. So we have a lot of buildings that we can place, and his happiness is just constantly going up. So I believe that means that these two are in the wattle house because their moods are so low, and he's in the stone house. So what we need to do is worry about building a stone house to replace their wattle house, and then continuing to add more houses. So what we're gonna do now is actually get, I think it's 8 logs for the foundation for the simple house. Let me see what houses I have. I still have the simple small house, so we should probably check our technology tree and see where we're at as far as the new house. And we have a skill point to spend, so we should probably do that as well. So we're going to make it faster logging. Just so that way I'm chopping down these trees at a faster rate. So we still have a while. I did just unlock the simple house. So we can place that instead. And that's also going to increase their happiness, because the bigger the house, obviously, the happier they're going to be living there. So do I have another axe on me? I probably do not. No, I do not. Otherwise, it would have equipped it, right? So I need to go check my house and see if I have anything in there. And if not, I'll have to craft one, which is fine. So I do not. I do not. So I'm going to have to craft one. So we're going to go get the materials out of the resource storage. I could have picked them up off the ground, but at this point in time, it's neither here nor there. So we need like 10 sticks, I believe, and 2 stones. Or something like that for an axe. And then crafting axe. And then we'll get this crafted up. And we'll start logging some trees. And I think tomorrow we're going to do a lot of building. We're going to do a lot of building. So stick with me tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I am going to stick it out and continue to log some trees real quick for our building efforts in the future. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play Season 1, Episode 23. I had an outstanding time today. Let's see, what did we accomplish? We built another woodshed. We got another villager to work. We did some talking, or we tried to do some talking to some of the villagers around, trying to get them to join us, but it just didn't work out in our favor. But that's okay, because one of the villagers in Denica is almost ready to join us, and she would be a perfect fit right now. So really what we need to start focusing on is building the new house for our existing couple, and then continue to build new houses for future residents. Thank you all again for joining me today. I had a great time on this Season 1, Episode 23 of our Medieval Dynasty Let's Play. Please join me again tomorrow as we continue our journey through this. Thanks again, and let's keep it medieval, people. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. If you did, you can click the subscribe button in the top right to follow my journey, or you can watch more of my videos by clicking any of the links here. I go live on YouTube Wednesday and Friday, and Twitch Sunday and Monday. All days are 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love for you to join me. I am TJ West, and let's keep it medieval, people.